Wishing is the cheapest currency in the world. Every coward owns a fortune of it. Every man on his deathbed has stacks of unspent wishes piled around him like worthless paper. The dreams you carry inside your chest are not impressive. Everyone has them. The drunk on the corner has dreams. The stranger asleep on the train has dreams. The neighbor who has not left his couch in 5 years has dreams. What you call ambition, every human alive has felt some version of it. What separates the few who build a life from the many who only dream of one is not the size of the wish. It is the willingness to bleed for it. You have been treating your dreams like prayers when they are actually contracts. A contract requires a signature, and the signature is sweat. The signature is sacrifice. The signature is the hours you put in when no one is around to clap. Stop being proud of what you want. Wanting is nothing. Doing is everything. Show me a calendar. Show me a schedule. Show me what you gave up this week, and I will show you what you actually believe about your own future. Hope without action is a slow poison. It feels good while it is killing you. You sit in your room and picture the life you will have, and the picturing itself releases a small chemical reward in your brain, and your body believes for a moment that something has happened. Nothing has happened. You moved nothing. You changed nothing. You only daydreamed, and the daydream stole the energy you should have used to build the thing. This is the great trap of the modern mind. We have learned to feel the feelings of success without ever doing the work of it. We watch videos about discipline and feel disciplined. We listen to podcasts about courage and feel brave. We scroll past photos of strong bodies and feel a flicker of the pride we would feel if we had built one. And then we sleep and wake, and nothing has changed in the only place that matters, which is the real world, where time is moving and our lives are being spent. Step out of the simulation. The fantasy of progress is the greatest enemy of actual progress. Stop feeling like a winner. Start being one. The hand that builds your life is your own. Look at it. Look at the lines on the palm, the calluses or the lack of them, the strength or the softness of the grip. Whatever it is, this is the tool you have been given. This is the only tool you will ever have for the work ahead. Nobody is going to lend you a better one. Nobody is going to do the lifting on your behalf. The father who could have helped, the friend who could have opened the door, the lover who could have believed in you, all of them have their own hands full of their own work. Even if they wanted to carry you, they could not. The life you have to build can only be built by the hand attached to your own arm. Stop waiting for it to be discovered. Stop waiting for it to be invited. Stop waiting for the universe to notice your potential and rearrange itself accordingly. Wrap your fingers around the closest piece of your future and pull. Pull until your back hurts. Pull until your breath shortens. Pull until the small thing moves, and then pull the next thing.
Effort is the rent you pay for the life you say you want. Most people are behind on rent and wonder why they keep getting evicted from their own dreams. They look at successful lives and call them lucky, because calling them lucky is easier than admitting that the difference is the rent paid daily for years. Look honestly at where you have been spending your hours. Look at the receipts of your week. The body you have is the rent you paid the gym or did not. The skill you have is the rent you paid the craft or did not. The relationships you have are the rent you paid in attention and patience or did not. Nothing is free. Everything is being charged to someone, and if you are not paying, then someone else is, and the result will belong to them. Pay your rent. Pay it daily. Pay it before you feel ready, before you feel inspired, before you feel like it. Inspiration is a tip that arrives after the work is done. The rent comes first, and it comes whether you have the mood for it or not. The road is long, and most people quit because they thought it would be short. They wanted the harvest in the same season as the planting. They wanted the body in a month, the business in a year, the mastery in a season. And when reality told them the truth, that real things take real time, they called it unfair and walked away. The ones who built something did not have a special gift. They had a longer view. They were willing to keep planting when nothing was showing above the soil. They were willing to keep watering ground that looked identical to dirt. They trusted the slowness because they understood that anything built quickly can be lost quickly, and anything built slowly tends to last. Stop looking for the shortcut. There is none. Or if there is, it leads to a smaller version of what you actually wanted. The long road is not punishment. The long road is the path. Walk it with patience. Walk it with stubbornness. Walk it with the quiet confidence of someone who knows that time is on the side of those who keep walking. Discomfort is the bill that arrives with every meaningful goal. Read it. Pay it. Stop pretending you can have the result without the cost. The body you want has a price, and the price is sweat and hunger, and saying no when you want to say yes. The skill you want has a price, and the price is hours of feeling stupid, hours of being bad at something in front of yourself, hours of practice that will never appear on a highlight reel. The money you want has a price, and the price is risk, rejection, repetition, learning to keep going after the doors close in your face. Look at what you want, then look at what it costs, then stop being shocked when the universe asks for payment. This is not cruelty. This is the simple arithmetic of becoming. Nothing of value is given. Everything of value is exchanged. The currency is discomfort, and your willingness to pay it is the only thing that determines what your life will look like in 5 years.
The version of you who will arrive at the goal does not exist yet. He has to be built. He is not hiding behind a door, waiting for you to open it. He is not asleep, waiting for an alarm. He must be constructed, choice by choice, habit by habit, repetition by repetition, until one day you turn around and find that he is standing where you used to be. This is humbling. It means the current you is not enough. It means everything that has worked for you up to this point will not be enough for what comes next. New levels require new versions. You cannot reach the next floor as the person who is comfortable on this one. So get to work building. Train the body you do not yet have. Read the books the future you would have read. Speak the way the future you would speak. Hold the standards the future you would hold. Do all of this before you feel like it, because waiting until you feel like it means waiting forever. Behave as him until you become him. That is the secret. Identity follows action, not the other way around. People will not understand, and that is fine. The crowd around you is calibrated to the current version of you. They know how to relate to him. They know what to expect from him. They know where he fits in the social order. When you start to change, you disturb their map. They will resist this, sometimes out of love, sometimes out of fear, sometimes out of envy they do not even know they have. They will call you intense. They will call you obsessed. They will tell you to slow down, to enjoy life, to stop taking everything so seriously. Listen politely, then keep going. They are speaking from the version of life they have settled for, and their advice is calibrated to that settlement. You are not building their life, you are building yours. Some of them will catch up, some of them will fall away. A few new people will appear, drawn to the new frequency you are giving off. This is the natural cost and the natural reward of becoming. Do not slow your growth to keep people comfortable. The right ones will run beside you. The wrong ones were never running anywhere. Your daily routine is the most honest letter you have ever written about your future. Forget what you say. Forget what you post. Forget the goals scribbled in the notebook nobody reads. Show me how you actually spend a Tuesday. Show me what you reach for first when you wake up. Show me what you do with the hour after dinner. Show me how you spend a weekend with no plans. That is your life. That is your future being written, paragraph by paragraph, in the language of your habits. If the habits are weak, the future will be weak, no matter how loud the dreams are. If the habits are strong, the future will be strong, even if the dreams are quiet. Stop trying to think your way into a different life. You will not. You must act your way into it. Change one habit this week. Make it small. Make it real. Keep it for 30 days before you add another. This is not exciting advice. It is true advice. Excitement and truth rarely live in the same sentence, and most people choose excitement and stay where they are.